This is PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to PSN Newsrun. Our top stories. NAFDAC wants Nigerians on unregistered oxytocin injection. PSN special report alert. 5 months after Gishiri school demolition, pupils remain out of class. And on sports, football week of high drama, record transfers and Nigerian moves. All this and more on PSN Newsrun. NAFDAC has uncovered unregistered oxytocin injections, warning Nigerians about the dangers of using the illegal product branded Beyond Control. Marianne has got us on this.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has raised alarm over the discovery of unregistered oxytocin injection circulating the Nigerian market. The product, branded Year Control, was found without a valid NAFDAC registration number, a clear violation of drug safety regulations. Oxytocin is a critical medicine used in hospitals, especially during childbirths, to induce labor and manage postpartum bleeding. But when it's unregulated or of poor quality, it can lead to severe complications, including maternal and infant deaths. NAFDAC is now urging healthcare professionals, pharmacists, and the general public to avoid the drug and report any suspicious medical products. The agency also reminded Nigerians to always look out for the NAFDAC registration number before purchasing or using any medicine. The warning comes as part of NAFDAC's ongoing efforts to rid the market of counterfeits and substandard drugs in order to safeguard public health. Marianne Awia, PS News.
The federal government has unveiled a new national curriculum for basic, secondary and technical schools. Joycelyn's got all the details.
Nigeria's education system is set for a major shift. The federal government has launched a revised curriculum for basic, secondary and technical levels. Officials say the overhaul is designed to streamline learning, reduce the heavy workload on pupils, and make classroom content more relevant to today's realities. The new curriculum introduces fewer but more practical subjects, with a focus on skills acquisition, digital literacy, and problem solving. Education stakeholders say the change could help tackle learning poverty, where many people struggle with basic reading and math despite years of schooling. The Federal Ministry of Education has directed schools nationwide to begin gradual implementation while promising continuous teacher training and provision of learning resources. Parents and educators are hopeful the reform will better prepare students for higher education, the workplace, and a fast-changing global economy. Reporting for PS News, Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada.
5 months after their only school was demolished, children in Abuja's Gishiri community remain stranded without classrooms. Daniel filed in this special report.
In Abuja's Gishiri community, on March 11, 2025, the only primary school in Gishiri was demolished on the orders of the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, leaving hundreds of children without a school. 5 months later, the children remain out of school. Only one of the 4 classroom blocks is still standing, and even that is now being used by the police. Parents say promises of relocation and rebuilding have not been kept, leaving the pupils with no classrooms and no future. Parents say the impact is already visible, as some pupils have turned to street hawking.
As they demolish the school, so they come and tell us that they will take our children, they will bring motor that we will take our children to primary school at Mabushi. So we agreed as like that. So as after, they don't show any concern again.
No, they have not been attending any school at all. Some of them have been selling pure water, selling granola, because that is the season we are, which is not helpful.
Speaking to PSN, Pupils, Uzife, Gabriel and Isifanos, all affected by the demolition, appealed to government to fulfill its promises of building a new school.
Because of our parents don't have money to transport or to go into other school. Now we are begging the government to help us and transporting us to school.
Community advocate John Madalami Kaswa told our team by phone that residents are now planning to raise funds themselves to build the school, accusing the government of abandoning them in both education and housing after the demolition.
The minister gave them 1 week. He gave them 1 week for them to make sure they give everybody his land and the paper. So after that 1 week, they start. After that 1 week, it was on Monday. Then they now started calling first batch to go and collect their paper. Then since then, they have not said, okay, this paper that has been given to you, this is your land. The land itself has not been given to them. But anyway you go to tell her, why are you complaining when they have given you the allocation paper? They have given you the allocation paper. The other people have fences that they suppose minister give order that they should demolish all those fences and clear those places so that should be given to the less privileged so that they can able to start development with immediate effect. Has not been given to them. So it's only that paper, and he's not making the real inhabitants of that community to sell the paper, to sell just the allocation code, the paper, to sell it out for them to be able to find somewhere else or the little place they have close to the community for them to start the development, which it shouldn't be so.
FCT Minister Bryson Yeston Wike has defended the demolition, insisting the schools and homes were built illegally on road corridor. He pointed to compensation packages, which were later increased to 1.3 billion naira. But residents say the money is too little in today's economy. For now, the children of Gishiri wait 5 months on for a chance to learn again. Reporting for PS News, Daniel Okejeme.
Dozens of Nigerians with valid US visas have seen them suddenly revoked, sparking outrage and fresh questions about America's visa policy toward Nigeria. Let's join Joycelyn on this.
A growing number of Nigerian citizens have been notified that their valid US visas are no longer valid. The revocations, confirmed through formal cancellation letters, cite Title 22 of the U.S. Code of Federal Regulations, Section 41.122, but give no details beyond stating that new information became available. Affected individuals include professionals, entrepreneurs, journalists, and even senior government officials. Many discovered the cancellations at airports, some even detained briefly before being sent home. Critics say this reflects a broader tightening of U.S. visa policy towards Nigerians. Leaked documents from the Trump administration encourage officers to flag entire demographics rather than review individual cases. Observers believe what Nigerians face today may be a continuation or escalation of that practice. For many, this isn't just about travel. These visas connect families, open doors to education, medical care, and business opportunities. Their sudden cancellation has left lives disrupted and careers on hold. Analysts are urging Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs to act quickly by demanding clarity from Washington and defending the rights of law-abiding citizens caught in this silent crisis. Reporting for PS News, Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada.
In Bida, Niger State, the ancient Nupe throne hosted a rare spectacle. 3 prominent Nigerians were honored in a grand turbaning ceremony. Here's Marianne with the details.
In a rare display of tradition and prestige, 3 distinguished Nigerians received chieftaincy titles at the Nupe throne. The ceremony, officiated by the Etsu Nupe Alhaji Yahaya Abubakar, honored Alhaji Muhammad Maman Nami, former chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service; Hajia Aisha Undanusa Ahmed, former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria; Alhaji Ahmad Muhammad Ketso, former deputy governor of Niger State. As the Nupe Kingdom honors these distinguished Nigerians, the ceremony not only reinforces the cultural prestige of the Bida Emirate, but also serves as a reminder of the enduring bond between tradition, leadership, and community. Marianne Awia, PS News.
From transfer shocks to World Cup build-ups. It's a big week in football. Sam is here with all the details.
Rwanda's Amafubi have arrived in Nigeria ahead of Saturday's decisive 2026 World Cup qualifier against the Super Eagles. The main delegation lands in Lagos on Tuesday, following an advance official on Monday, before heading to Uyo for the clash at Godswill Akpabio Stadium. Both sides are chasing leaders South Africa, who sits on 13 points, though the group could be reshuffled as Bafana face an eligibility probe over their match with Lesotho. Samuel Chukwueze is closing in on the move to Fulham, where he will reunite with compatriot Calvin Bassey and Alex Iwobi. The 26-year-old winger is in London for his medical, with the €25 million deal from AC Milan bonus included expected to be sealed soon. Its arrival bolsters Fulham Nigerian's core, though his San Siro spell yielded only 8 goals in 69 games after a strong run at Villarreal in Spain. Liverpool are finalising a £125 million swoop for Alexander Isak, with the Newcastle striker set for a medical before signing a 6-year contract at Anfield on deadline day. Talks accelerated Sunday night, sealing his exit after the Swede reiterated his desire to leave. Newcastle last-minute plea, led by co-owner Jamie Rubin and PIF chief, failed to sway him. His agent, Vlado Lemich, steered negotiations to completion, securing one of the Premier League's biggest ever transfer. Liverpool perfect start rolled on with a 1-0 win over arch-rival Arsenal, delivered by a spectacular late strike from Dominic Szoboszlai. The Hungarian midfielder smashed home a 35-yard free kick in the 83rd minute, a thunderbolt that lit up Anfield and capped a dominant display in midfield. The win keeps Liverpool top of the table with 9 points from 3 games, extending their unbeaten run. This is Samuel Akban for PS News.
And that's where we draw the curtains on today's PSN News Run. I am Oluwatosin Deba. Good evening.
You just watched PSN News Run, streaming exclusively on YouTube. This is your trusted voice for news that matters. Subscribe, like, share, and stay informed.